Hey everyone, this is Unlock24, and before we go any further, I just want to remind you to keep your phone vertical and click that full screen. And so don't flip it sideways, just keep it vertical, click full screen. Now, the deck I'm about to show you is actually extremely fun, and it's not my original deck. I saw it on Facebook. I don't know if the person that posted it would want me to put his name out there since it's his real name. But this is the deck. It's actually extremely interesting, and it plays along with the trap card Two Pronged Attack. But let me go ahead and go with the deck list first, and then I'll go ahead and explain some of the things. So first of all, we have 3 Tenkabito Shien. You can get this card out of the card trader. So we run 3 of those. We run 3 Element Saurus, and this one comes out of the pack. I can't remember right off the top of my head what pack it is, but you can get it from a pack, and it's a rare, so it's easy to obtain. And I'm pretty sure you most likely already have 3 copies. So 3 of those. And then 3 BabyCerasaurus. I actually do not remember where I got this from. I think you get it from Rex, or I think you get it from a pack. I really can't remember, but just look around and you should be able to find it. I think it's a pack though. Not entirely sure. Just go ahead and look at your store and see if you can find it there. But we do run 3 of those, and then we run 2 Crawling Dragon number 2. I'm gonna leave it there for a little bit for those of you that don't know what it is. Crawling Dragon number 2 is we run 2 of them. Then we run 2 Twisters, and that's just for spawn trap card destruction. We run 1 Scroll of Bewitchment. I'm trying to get a second one, however it hasn't come up on the card trader yet, so once it does, I'm gonna go ahead and get a second one. And this card is amazing in this deck. It brings everything that it brings the Element Saurus to 22, I think, or 22 or 23, and it gives him his effect. And then we run 3 Mirror Wall. Doesn't really need any explanation or anything because it's a mirror wall. If you don't have 3 mirror walls, just run 2 and some other whatever trap cards, maybe Windstorm or enemy controllers. Just run whatever you have. And then we run the 3 Two Pronged Attack. Now this is the MVP of the deck, so you really can't run the deck without them. So you do have to run the 3 of them, and you get them from the card trader. So the way this deck works is you summon the Tenkabito Shien attack, and then protect them with the mirror walls. And then once you have the 2 monsters or 1 monster out on the field, and you draw the BabyCerasaurus, you summon it, poke for some damage, and then whenever they attack it, or if they summon a Relinquish, or they threaten to destroy the BabyCerasaurus, you activate the Two Pronged Attack. Two Pronged Attack activates and destroys the 2 of your monsters, so that's most of the time the BabyCerasaurus and the Tenkabito Shien. Now, Tenkabito Shien isn't affected by trap cards, so he doesn't get destroyed. However, your BabyCerasaurus does get destroyed, and it allows you to pull from the deck the Crawling Dragon number 2 or the Element Saurus. Most of the time, I always go with the Element Saurus because Element Saurus gets the effect for the fire. It says this card gains 500 attack, and Tenkabito Shien is a fire. So, with Tenkabito Shien being fire, and then with the field spell, he gets monstrous and it negates effect monsters whenever you have an earth monster. So whenever you have the Crawling Dragon or whenever you have a BabyCerasaurus, the deck's extremely fun to play, and it's super consistent. I haven't lost a single game yet. I did play like 10 or 11 games. I think 3 or 4 were in gold, and then the rest were after the silver reset. I did play against the Harpy Ladies, and I beat it. That's in part because of Twister. And then I played another Harpy Lady with Relinquish, and I beat it also. But unfortunately, I didn't have the recording on, which I think I did have it, but it wasn't on. But I did beat that one as well. And then I played Relinquish, and on the Relinquish replay, you'll see that I messed up because I forgot the Jin's effect. But just look at it. I'm not going to tell you whether I won or lost, but it's an extremely good game. Yeah, this is the deck, and I'll have a ton of replays here because you guys were asking more replays and not just one. And I'll only do from now on, I guess I'll only do 1 replay or 2 whenever they're like super long, because I really don't want to post like really long videos, because then most of you won't watch them. So for this particular one, the games weren't that long. They were most of the time like 4 or 5 minutes long per game. And then the longest one I think was 7. So I'll include most of them in the replays here shortly. But that's a deck, and if you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section below. And if you're enjoying my content, and if you like what I'm putting out there, do subscribe. If you don't like my content, of course, do leave a dislike, but I would truly appreciate if you specify why you're leaving a dislike. That would truly help me out. It'll improve the channel, and it'll improve my content. Alright, so I'll see you guys tomorrow, and enjoy the rest of the video.